Mooncake Melody, the Tale of Chang'e. Long ago, when the heavens were still young, there lived a noble young woman, known across the land for her radiant beauty, Chang'e. In these days, the stars in the sky were constantly changing, and one morning, not one but 10 suns rose above the eastern horizon. For days the crops dried, food turned to ash, and the people lost all hope of survival. Seeking to inspire the people to action, Chang'e sent word that she would promise to marry whoever could stop the tyranny of the 10 suns. Enter Yi, a simple man, who was known throughout his village as a great archer. With the crops gone, Yi struggled to keep his village fed through hunting, but now even the animals grew thin. It was then that Chang'e's challenge reached his village. Being a simple man, Yi thought, surely I can hunt the sun as well as I can hunt a boar. The next night he readied his heaviest bow, he climbed to the top of the nearest mountain, and waited for the suns to rise. He let the first sun go, knocked his arrows, and pulled the string with all his might, crying in agony. At this moment, the Jade Emperor, King of Heaven, and Chang'e, the Queen Mother of the West, the Jade Emperor's wife, looked upon Yi. Seeing his tenacity, the Jade Emperor blessed Yi's arrow, guiding it through the heart of 9 suns as they rose into the sky. News of Yi's wondrous feat spread across China, along with the news of his marriage to Chang'e, the woman who inspired the hero. From then on, Chang'e and Yi lived a simple life in Yi's village. Both Yi and the village doted on Chang'e, as she would prepare meals and mooncakes with the village children, while Yi was out hunting. These happy days were sadly not to last. One night, Chang'e came down with a terrible sickness, and she could not rise from her bed. Devastated, Yi set out on a journey to find a medicine to restore Chang'e's vitality, wishing and praying with every step that he would find the miracle cure. Whilst on the road, Chang'e, the Queen Mother of the West, came to him. She said, "For your heroism, the immortals of heaven have decided to welcome you into our ranks. Take these, and they will extend your life," as she handed him 2 small balls of herbs. They were medicine pills made from the peaches of immortality that grow in the Jade Emperor's garden. Yi excitedly thanked Chang'e and immediately started running back to the village. Yi thought with these he would be able to save Chang'e's life. Being a simple man, Yi failed to realize that these 2 pills would be enough for 2 people. Yi returned to Chang'e's bedside and explained how he came upon the pills of immortality. He urged her to eat them and get better, but she refused, saying, "What would be the point of being an immortal if I had to live forever without you?" They argued and fought, but Chang'e insisted. Soon she would die to her illness, but Yi earned his immortality. He should take the medicine. She said, "If you really want to do something for me, I am hungry now. Could you make me a mooncake?" And so he did. And as he did, Yi had a clever thought. He would hide the pills inside the mooncake, and Chang'e would get better. As Chang'e ate the mooncakes, she began to feel better. She sat up, strength returned to her voice, and then, as she and Yi spoke, she began to float. As Chang'e was now an immortal, she had to ascend to heaven and live in the Jade Emperor's palace. Furiously, she tried to head back towards Earth, but could not resist the will of heaven. Before she could reach the stars, Chang'e pushed herself to the moon, still in heaven, but as close to the Earth as possible. There she would wait until Yi found a way to come after her. But Yi was a simple man. He was happy that his wish for Chang'e's life to be saved had come true. He returned to his role as a lonely hunter. 1 year later, in mid-autumn, Yi looked up at the full moon, and for a moment, the radiant beauty of the moon reminded him of Chang'e. So he made some mooncakes, her favorite food, and made them an offering to the moon. He would do this every year until his death. An offering to Chang'e, goddess of the moon.